All right, today I am pulling some bullets. I got the RCBS bullet puller. What I did is I had done some loads and when I started testing them, it turned out that some of these were way too hot. So I got ahead of myself and made a bunch of rounds, and now what I gotta do is I gotta pull them. So I've been using the RCBS bullet puller. So this tool, this die drops into my press, and then there's just this piece here in the end, and it screws into what's called a collet. And this is a certain size. This in my case is 30 caliber. So I drop that in the top, put the collet in there, give it a spin or two. That's it. It's got a little play. Now I'll take a round that I need to unload, put it in the press, and I'll go up. You can see it hits the top. So now I'm going to tighten this up by tightening down the collet. And now I'm just going to take the press arm and ram it forward. So the bullet is contained here. Here's the brass, here's the powder. Over here I've got a powder tray. This is just where I'm expending the spent powder. And then I got another tray where I got my reclaimed brass. So here's my reclaimed brass with primer ready to go. And then I just back this off and then the bullet drops out. So here's my bullet, and there's a couple marks on there. You could certainly load these and use these for fun. I don't think it does much damage. I'll back this off a little bit and we'll do a couple more. Here's another one. This is a 175 grain Sierra Match King. And it was just a little too hot beyond specs. So I don't want to have any safety problems. But I also want to be able to reuse the brass and maybe reuse those bullets for a different application. I'm not going to reuse the powder. That was one of the things, is that the powder was not one of the powders that I normally use. So I was kind of playing around with something new, and that's how it goes sometimes. This will work for a lot of different calibers. You just get a different collet. And kicking out the powder, recover the brass, recover the bullet. And that's how the RCBS bullet puller collet and bullet puller works. It's a pretty good system. I like it.